Launch authorization received. Countdown sequence initiated. Authorization received.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Good afternoon and welcome to Somerset Pat for AU Media's midweek special covering the crucial games against Dunfermline and Rangers. Well, last week Stennismuir took advantage of Ayr's weekend off to draw level on points, but today Ayr kick off a run of 4 games that will define their season. On Tuesday night, Ayr travel to Ibrox for their game in hand against Rangers, but before that, Ayr have an important fixture here today at Somerset Pat against their bogey side, Dunfermline Athletic, a team Ayr have been unable to beat in 5 attempts this season. But today United will be boosted by the return of Michael Donald to the squad after suspension, and he's expected to start today's game along with Alan Forrest, which should give Ayr the attacking width that they lacked 2 weeks ago against Brecon City. Dunfermline's form of late has been inconsistent as they're already guaranteed a playoff place, and they're expected to make changes for today's game due to the possibility of suspension ahead of the playoffs. Well, an exciting encounter in prospect with plenty of stake for Ayr here today, so I'll hand you over to Callum Campbell with today's match highlights.
Pressure from Ayr United opening minutes of this game, and down the right hand side now trying to get it in there with Malcolm. Easily cleared there by Dunfermline up to the halfway line. Well done by Lithgow there, unorthodox, but he gets it forward now by McCausland. Oh, that looked like a shove again. That's about the third or fourth one that we've seen early on. But the ball's down the right hand side now. Alan Forrest released into the box. He's beaten one man. He's coming past a second. He's in there. It's blocked though. And it's out of the box this time. But danger's not cleared. And it's coming back now. Gilmore. And he just drags it past the post there. Great opening pressure, as I said, from Ayr United. It's been quite constant over the opening minutes of this match. Dunfermline corner in there, taken away by Lithgow, comes out to Spence, and they're back in the box. Causland away, comes down to Byrne, takes the shot, but comfortably saved there by Hutton. Second half starts with, it's a goal to Ryan Thompson. Now Dunfermline have been putting in a lot of pressure in the opening 5 minutes, ahead of a few seconds before, saved and put over the bar by Hutton. But as you can see here, when it comes in, L back to, he gets it. Does he get it over the line? Actually, it could well have been, when it's been claimed there by Thompson, and it's 1-0 to Dunfermline Athletic. Dunfermline upping the pressure now, and that's a shot from the centre half, Kerr Young, and nicely touched over. Again the ball back again, it comes out again, yet another strike. This time not well controlled, well over the bar. You're now trying to come back into this game. Gilmer, McCausland looking for someone inside him. Gets it through there, it's Moffat. He's turned, he's made space. He's trying to get through, gets the shot away, but it's blocked there by Granger. It goes past for a corner to Ayr United as Ayr United come back into this match. Lovely flighted corner there by Scotty McLaughlin. Martin Campbell knocks it back in. Looks like an easy... Oh my goodness, it's gone back in. Craig Malcolm, it's off the bar. And down there, it's Alan Forrest. It's into the net. It's 1-0. Oh my goodness, he reacted so well. Alan Forrest, after 55 minutes, gets here back onto level terms. Oh, that was well worth it. And just look at the reaction here from Craig Malcolm as he manages to see the deflection that comes back off the Dunfermline player, and he gets in there in front of the keeper. Let's see this here. And he wants this. He gets it onto the bar. You just think it's getting away, and in comes Alan Forrest. 1-0. Pope into the centre. Great tackle there by Gilmer. He gets the ball back. Lovely ball through Forrest, he steers it towards the goal with a great one-handed save there by Goodfellow. Oh my goodness, this is getting more exciting. Go back out here as they try to defend again. Smith, the substitute, out wide. And it's Granger coming around the outside, drags the ball back, and there's a chance for a shot here, but nothing much on that. Easily taken by Hutton. Gilmour. Donald. Long ball. Moffat, lovely little flick over the top. He seems to be dragged back there. The crowd want a foul there, or at least a foul, maybe a penalty. But again, it's flicked in. Mikey Donald takes a shot and it's blocked. It comes back off him. It's a goal kick. They're putting on so much pressure now. Cosland throws that one. Back out. Gilmour again winning this ball. Looking for someone to play it to. Lovely touch to Scott McLaughlin. He's a man outside. Moffat goes through, tries to poke it past the keeper, but he's aware of that and got down to it and saved well. Mikey Donald tries to float it in, comes off the defender there. Oh, poor ball in this time. Should be easily cleared. No, there is Gilmour picking up the scraps there. He's passed on, he's nutmegged one, he's dragged it back, he tries to get across, but the keeper gets down there, right at the front post. Putting the ball wide, Smith going for it, easily taken out there by Martin Campbell, and there's the final whistle, and it ends Ayr United 1, Dunfermline 1. Take away the first half, which was kind of run of the mill. Second half was one of the best or most exciting games we've had here at Somerset Park for some time.
I'm going to say the first half was run of the mill, to be honest. I thought we went and fought our corner really well. I thought we defended great. We were just probably a wee 10% off in the first half. We never really get any real chances, but we were just that tiny wee bit away from getting a chance, and nothing was Fontes in the box. But we didn't start the second half great, which I wasn't happy about. But once we got back into the game, I thought we gave Dunfermline a really hard game there, and the second half performance was excellent.
Yes, it was great running football at times. Players up front. Moffat, who had three men round him most of the time, still making space for himself. Craig Malcolm creating space for everyone all around there. And Forrest to get the goal was something special.
Yeah, we just felt we needed that goal at that time. When one pops up again with his usual goal on at Somerset Road end. So no, it's not pretty. It's not going to be pretty this season. The pitch is pretty hard. It's difficult to play on, and we have to play a certain style of play with putting balls into channels, and because we've got a lot of pace in the team. And you've got Malcolm, who's maybe not the quickest, but he's a willing runner and he's a pest. You've got Moffat, sheer pace, Mikey Donald, Forrest, and either wing who are quick. You've got two midfield players that can pass the ball and find the guys. So again, I'm disappointed we've not won the game, but I think the guys gave us everything that we asked them before the game. And again, sometimes you don't get the result that you look for, but we've gained ground there. We've got to that point. And the crazy thing in this crazy league is that we've gained on them. And we're still in that great position we've been for day one, so it's up to us. We need to show the real right character between now and the end of the season and go and get where we want to be.
So everyone's going to be asking about it. Rangers Tuesday night, what do you do? It has to be slightly different, I would think.
I think the style of play, you can go and, I think if you go to Ibrox and just try to put balls into the channels and stuff like that, I think you'll get picked off. They'll defend it a lot better than these teams do. So to actually go there and try pass the ball and maybe build us. We did the last time we went and we passed the ball really well, and that's probably something we'll look to do. We've got guys in there that can take the ball and keep it and don't get away under pressure, and that's what we'll do. But I say we'll go and rest up after today and see what sort of injuries and what shape the guys are in when we go again Tuesday.
Mm-hmm. So it's this great run-in that we've got now. It is exciting for fans, for managers. It must be pulling the hair out time, but it's a great exciting period of time this last few weeks in the actual league to get there.
It's great, it's enjoyable, but it's also horrible to be involved in. At times you feel as though you're going to have a heart attack, but you just want to win. You want to win so much, and I can see the players want to win so much. As in the dugout, we're going mental down there, and we're fighting every decision, we're chasing every ball. It's great at this stage of the season. I find it a wee bit more difficult because you're not on the pitch and you can't really affect it, but that's the world I'm in now, so I'm enjoying it, but it's definitely up in the heart anyway.
Brian Gilmour today was the United Media Man of the Match. I think that's the best performance we've seen from him at all, and he's had good performances before that.
I thought Brian was an excellent day. He actually is such a good footballer. He's very clever, and But I think that he done the other side of the game today, he done the dirty stuff. And we told him before the game that that's what we need it off him as well, because we never worry about his passing ability and he's bringing other people into the game, but he went and closed people down. He's took a booking for the team as well, which was a great booking. Bracken was excellent. I think the core of our team, the spine of our team was excellent. The two centre halves, two midfield players and two up front were brilliant.
Yeah, the big question is, does Lithgow and Campbell growl as they run around there, because they wanted everything. They were hunters again, weren't they?
That's what we asked them to do. We asked them to be intimidating, and again, probably the majority of the players in this league were not going to fancy that. And the two of them had growled and snarled and fought and bit and scratched their way through the game as the rest of the team did. I think that every single player in that part did today. And again, that's why we don't make changes, because every single one of the guys deserve to come off at the end there with 90 minutes under the belt and play well. And we thought we were in the ascendancy, so there's no need to change it. So I'm happy for them. I'm just disappointed we didn't get the win.
Great moment at the end though, when Forrest came up, he came straight to you at the end and you just grabbed him and gave him a good hug and said you did really well.
Again, that's the first time that when he starts the game he does fine, but that's the first time that I see a real impact in the game when he started, and he scored a lot of goals when he's coming off the bench, but I'm delighted to get his goal when he was starting the 11. Again, the wee guy's got a fantastic career in front of him, and this is part of his progression, and if he can keep doing what he's doing, he'll be a first team player next season.
Well, John, I've got to say, it's awfully nice to speak to you from a position where we haven't lost against you this time, because every time I seem to speak to you, yeah, you've really done us over. But it was a very entertaining game for fans, especially that second half. There was great chances from both sides. If you were a neutral, this was the game to be at today.
Yes, it was a very good game. We know that Ayr have got a lot to play for. We've already booked our place, reached our target of being second, so it was a chance today to give one or two boys a rest, give one or two boys who are in that area 4 bookings and another booking today. And I'm glad of that, because I think the referee at times was ready to book everybody with some of the decisions that might have got people frustrated. But I think overall we're really pleased, because we made a number of changes today, and I thought first half we probably just shaded it, and the second half I think we were well on top when, you know, after we opened the score, and we could have easily had a second goal, but then they got the lift for the goal, and I think they came more into the game because they had a lot to play for. They had, they're battling to get that for the first spot, and so they would see this a chance. We probably, when they looked at the team sheet and seen the number of experienced players out, and that was always a plan, and these boys did it. It wasn't an easy game for Ayr today, because I thought we played really, really well today, and some cracking kids, and there's only 2 players out the 11 who have not come through our youth system, so that's a big plus for us and what we're trying to do at Dunfermline.
We talked about it before, about you're lucky to have players like Granger, but also you showed today Kerr Young against centre half, absolutely solid all the way through.
Well, Kerr's one of those young boys that came in, did well at the start of the season, shaded off a wee bit, then we brought in Jonathan Page, and Callum Morris was back to injury, so he's found it difficult to get in, but he's plugged away at training. He's been playing well for the 20, so there's an opportunity to give Callum and Page a rest today and bring him in and see if we can get a lift out of him. And we got a good performance out of him today, but I don't think I had a failure today. I mean, okay, there might be sometimes you get a bit frustrated choosing the wrong options, but they worked their socks off for the team today. Everybody played for each other, and we're well worthy of our point today. And, as you say, it was a cracking game, and obviously with Ayer's situation, they were looking to win this. So there was a bit more pressure on them probably looking at our team today, because I think they probably would think, well, this is a chance for us today, because there's all of their players that he's leaving out. But I never felt that we put a team here that wasn't capable of winning, and I think it showed that today.
Does that not show just how good a depth you've got now? And because the team that came out really was a good solid team when you looked at it. Unfortunately for Whittle though, is it a bad injury, or?
Well, we felt it was a 50-50, and both boys were committed, they both went in. I don't think it was a foul either way.
No.
But the referee deemed it foul, and he came off the worst, but just a knock really, and he'll recover fine.
No, that's okay then, because he's done very well against Ayr this season, famous for his goal against us up there, the one that he whipped in, which was an absolute cracker. But you did show good, and Elback too is going to be a handful for anyone when he gets onto his game.
Sharp, works hard, can look after himself. He's a slight boy, he's very solid and strong. He's got great skill, great pace, but needs to learn the game a wee bit more. There's times there he was caught offside and he didn't need to because he's got such blistering pace. He could easily give the defence. He doesn't have to be level with them. He could give them 5 yards, such as his quickness, but he works his socks off. He's always causes teams problems. He's claiming the goal, I heard, because he thinks it was over the line before Tom will put it. I'm not bothered about that.
Welcome to Ibrox Stadium for the second part of the AU Media Midweek special. Well, as you just saw there, a fine second half display saw Ayr come from behind to claim a valuable point against Dunfermline in the 1-1 draw at Somerset on Saturday. And that point saw Ayr go fourth on their own in the table, a point ahead of Stennismuir, now just 2 points behind Stranraer. Tonight, however, Ayr face a huge challenge as they attempt to get a result here at Ibrox, where points have been hard to come by for visiting teams in the league, with only Stranraer and Stennismuir leaving with anything after a couple of draws earlier in the season. So without much further ado, I'm going to hand you straight over to Callum Campbell, who has the best of today's action.
Well, it's a team's run out here at Ibrox Park here. Ayr have got an awful lot to do against this, the unbeaten Rangers team in the league this season. Not many teams have managed to come here and take anything. In fact, they've only dropped points in 2 games and never lost. But one thing to notice in the background over there on a special separate camera, we can look up there to these wonderful Ayr United fans. They've sung and chanted since the moment they came into the ground tonight, and Ayr won't be lacking support. They'll pick up the ball, play it through the space there. Craig Malcolm getting right through, blocked by Moshney. Moshney seems to push him right out the way as he jumped in there, but the ball's going to be cleared again by Rangers. Down that far right hand side, Rangers take the ball away. Play it long, cross to this side of the park now, but Ayr United picking that up. Forrest, forward, back now to McGowan, forward again to Moffat. Oh, lovely quick passing football from Ayr United. Moffat's going through, he's got a chance, he gives it to Craig Malcolm. Oh, it must have been inches past the post there. How close was that? And a wry smile from Craig Malcolm there. What an opportunity. Moshney. Rangers again down this left-hand side. There are a lot of things coming from this side of the park, playing it right across. It's a back heel of Daly. Oh, and he just drives that over the bar there. Lovely piece of play there by Rangers, and Ayr getting that ball through to him for the shot. Again down this left-hand side, releasing the ball to Smith, as it's happened so many times. Ball into the centre. Nodded back there, it's come back out there. Oh, it's saved from Peralta. And Ayr United now trying to do something to get clear of it. Oh, that's a bit classy there from Ayr. And Mikey McGowan, as he plays it away, and Ayr get it forward again. Gilmer. Forrest cutting inside this time, trying to get the ball right the way through, but it just goes too far in front of Craig Malcolm. And McCullough puts it back to his keeper and boots it down the park. Pope. Donald, good body strength there, gives it to Moffat. Oh, he's going through, he's in the penalty area, he's got a good chance for a drag back here. He tries to put it high, maybe it would have been better along the ground. Moshney gets away, but what's that? Kick in the face! Oh, surely that's dangerous play. Here again on the attack, Moffat's got a chance, he plays it out to the right hand side, back in across there and just taken away from Scotty McLaughlin and past the post. Ayr United putting on all kinds of pressure on the Rangers back four. To the back there, nodded away. Gilmer lobs it in. Ayr knock it forward again. Mikey Donald. Oh, great save there by Cammy Bell, stopping Donald from putting the ball in the net. As Ayr keep coming forward, but it just goes out this time for a throw into Rangers. Forward by Ayr again. Malcolm. Oh, lovely through ball there. Moffat's onside. He's got the chance. Oh, the ball just bobbled away from him at the last moment, and he was able to make a firm contact. Oh, that is a real missed opportunity for Ayr. Law. Moshney. Lost ball out there to the far side. Rangers pushing forward now. Ayr into the box. But nothing much on that one there, and again, Ayr down the far side, looking for someone inside. He gets there, 1-2 with Shields, back out again, ball across the front, and nodded away there, corner, held out there by Campbell. Into the middle, hanging there, and oh, it's in the net! Oh, that is such bad luck for Ayr United. Ball's in the net there, a header by Bilal Moshney, and it's 1-0 to Rangers. And as you watch as this comes in here, Campbell doesn't get a chance to jump off the floor, and Moshney is above him and nods it into the net. 1-0 Rangers. Rangers again, Peralta into the line, gets the ball across. Ayr United in some problems there. Daly stopped by the keeper. Daly hit that straight at him and he did well. Saved it, and Ayr United having to do so much at the moment just to keep in the game. Moshney. Rangers again, long ball up. That's Smith forward again. It's a breakthrough this time, and it's Black, and he's through, and another great save there by Ayr United's keeper Hutton, and he seems to have hurt himself there in that collision at the end. That's sore for him there, but what a great save. Rangers again, ball into the box. Ball forward, back there, chested back. Really smooth play there by McGowan. Here, quick attack break here down the right hand side. Lovely long throw out there by Hutton. Mikey Donald, oh, he beats Black. He's down there on the right hand side. Can he get in further? He plays it forward, but there's no one up there. Rangers should deal with this relatively simply. They made it difficult for themselves. Oh, and the ball's been stolen by Scotty McLaughlin. Lovely ball through. It's a goal, Alan Forrest. It's Rangers 1, Ayr United 1. A superb goal by Ayr United, and nothing less than they have deserved. It's a fantastic goal. Now he's scored at Hampden and Ibrox. Has his big brother done the same? I don't think so. Alan Forrest, excellent goal for Ayr United, and look at that. 69 minutes gone and Ayr United are on level terms. Look at this for a mistake, and watch Scotty McLaughlin here. He's looking for it. He nicks that ball away from Peralta. Ball slips in beautifully and right through. Oh, what an excellent strike into the net. Rangers knock the ball in again to the back there. It's Moshney, oh, lovely turn. Ball into the middle again here, trying to get rid of it just now. Back in, shot blocked by Ayr. Still not clear. It's Law. Law gets in the middle. It's done, great save. Oh no, it's in the net. Oh, it's a fantastic save by Hutton, and there he is again. It's Moshney. Only 8 minutes to go, and Rangers are 2-1 up, and I've got to say, it's not really deserved. Oh, Ayr United being so much on the front foot, and there is a final whistle. Be proud, Ayr United were excellent tonight. They go away 2-1 losers.
This will be a very proud man tonight. Maybe not the right result that you'd want, but what a team performance.
Oh, I can't fault them in any way. They were a different class from the first minute to the last. I mean, you're walking in there proud, but you're so disappointed, and that tells you how well they've done. If you're disappointed coming out and saying, we're going to be 2-1, and I felt we definitely should take at least at the very least a point for the game. And again, it's great to see them playing that in that style as well, passing the ball. But it's easy to pass the ball there in that type of surface, and the guys were excellent, I say. It's a hard one to take, but it'll give us some confidence going into the next couple of games, and hopefully the 4 after that if we can get there.
It's definitely going to be a positive one, because they came off with their heads down tonight. You can see how gutted they were. It's how do you raise them for the next game, or will that really have helped them?
I think it's easy to raise them. I think they'll go home, they'll take stock of what's happened tonight, and they'll realise that they're only far away for Rangers on the night. We probably deserve something for the game, and of course they'll take confidence and take all the positives out there, and we'll take into the next couple of games.
Not one weak player in the park.
No, definitely not. Every single one of them is different class, and we spoke about it before the game that this is the type of place you've got to have a lot of belief and a lot of bravery to go and take the ball and go and pass it and show them what they can do. And your guys showed what type of players they're out there, are really good football players, and a lot of the time against the other teams in the league you don't get that opportunity. with the type of pitches you play on, but it's a great arena out there for them to go and showcase their talents, and a lot of them done themselves a lot of good tonight.
A lot of people out there tonight had never seen an Ayr United goal at Ibrox. Even Michael Lamont was saying there hadn't been one in his time since he's been alive, and when that ball went into the net, it was something special.
It's great. Wee Forrest again pops up with his goal there. He's so composed in these situations. Scott McLaughlin done great to go and win the ball to start with, and he's way a pass for Forrest to go and take it in there, and the composure for a school kid to do that at Ibrox was different classy. As I've said many times to you, that he plays the game with a 28-year-old that's been playing for a long time, and again, as I say, he's done himself no harm tonight, and a lot of people opened their eyes to him anyway.
Midfield was excellent again. Gilmer and McLaughlin again, both putting in that gutsy performance that you said you asked them for on Saturday as well.
Yep, the gutsy performance was something you have to do in a couple of places, Les, because Rangers they pass the ball quick and pass it sharp, and the amount of times we won the ball in there, but when we did win it we didn't panic. They two guys actually controlled the game for us, especially the first half. I thought they done really well getting the balls into strikers and the wide players, and again I thought we were great. I'm just so disappointed we've not took any for the game. That to lose 2 goals with set pieces is the one downside for the night, and obviously we're not taking any for the game, but the first one we've no picked up much, and the second one we've defended the first ball in, but the same balls came back in after that, and it's not picked up. It's made a good save, and Morsney's put it in again. So again, that's the disappointing thing, but we'll take the positives from the night.
So Saturday, what's the approach on Saturday? This is last chance saloon for Forfar really, and
if we drew the night, that would have been Forfar deep in the water. So got to go up there and just win the game. And you never know what can happen elsewhere, and it can maybe secure our place, but we've got to go and win our next 2 games. Do that, we're in the playoffs, and that's the bottom line. The guys know what's needed to be done, so we'll aim towards that anyway.
What's the position with Mikey Donald? Picked up a booking, so he's going to miss a game soon.
So but I'm suspended. I think probably will either be the last game, or if we get the playoffs, it'll be the first playoff game, which is again that's another one of the down points for the night, because he doesn't have to put himself in that position. He doesn't have to go and put that tackle in there. And again, you're always on a tight rope if you're on the 5-6 boot mark, and he is. So again, that's a hard one to take, because he's a big player for us. And when he's not in the team, you see how much we miss him.
You saw that again tonight. He was running non-stop. He was always getting into good positions, and just another of the really key players, as you said.
Well, our midfield 4 were great, with a great balance in the middle with McLaughlin and Gilmer, and on the other side you've got real pace and tenacity in Donald, and you've got the wee clever guy that drifts in off the right hand side, and we actually switched him in the second half and got Forrest over the other side in front of us, and luckily enough it paid off and got the goal. So again, the guys were great. 2 boys up front were excellent as well, and the back 4 done great.
Did you have any thought of bringing on substitutes? Because some people were saying must be tiring out there. Ibrox is famous for being energy sapping, but you kept everyone on the park. Was that just because they were doing so well?
The guys were doing great, and they deserve to get the chance from the 90 minutes, and there was at times we had a chance to go and score goals and take the game, and it was the guys that done it, so didn't have no intentions of changing it now.
Well, a valiant performance from there tonight, with the highlight of the evening being an Alan Forrest goal, but unfortunately it wasn't enough, so we head off to Forfar on Saturday for a make-or-break game against Forfar. So hope you can join us all then. So from Ayr United Media, we'll see you all at the weekend.